4 runs. Each goes to 5. He's gone. Ray Bright has picked him up. That was a good delivery. I'm not sure there was very much Graham Gooch could do about that. It was just in that awkward spot where he had to play at it, either that or take it on the shoulder. A lot of movement off the seam there. Always in the background there for Lilly. Gooch the man out for 8, and Boycott is still not off the mark. He is now. And very nice for Bill Appy. Off the mark. Shot. Nicely timed and very well placed. If that wasn't 4, it must have been a very marginal thing, just in the way that Yallop still had a foot outside the rope.
That's a good shot. First chance he's had to see anything over pitch going in his direction. Three runs there for Jeff Boycott. Takes his total now into 17. Oh, what a fine ball. Superb ball there from Lilly. Really gathered pace, cut back, lifted, did everything.
What a bowler this man is. On a wicket like this where the ball has hardly moved, hardly done anything.
Lilly to Athi. Oh dear, dear, drugged it on. So Lilly strikes. What a power this man is in the land. A little bit unfortunate there, Bill, I think. See, he's just removed the leg bail and inside edge on, and England 41 for 2. Athi goes for 9, bowled by Lilly.
Here it comes, and Bill Athi forcing it not quite right behind it, just a little inside edge, dragged it down and just removed the leg bail.
That's a confident shot to get off the mark. Half volley, clipped quite beautifully. Lovely time shot through mid-wicket. Goes away with the boundary. Boycott really doing no more than just dropping the bat on it there. But to such good effect that he's picked up 2 runs and brought the 50 up. It's Lilly again to Gower. Gower onto 7 now, and Lilly from the pavilion end. Oh, and that's a great shot. Magnificent shot. Hammered through mid-wicket. Beautiful Gower shot, takes him into double figures. He's on to 11. And the timing and the pace of the shot was absolute perfection. Just has that extra few seconds to see the ball. And it's Lilly again to Gower. Over pitch, beautiful drive. Gower hasn't moved an inch, and there's no need for him to run because he's cracked it straight for a second successive 4 off Lilly. And this is really vintage David Gower. A great pull shot followed by the glorious straight drive. Lilly again, the bowler. It's short again, and it's hooked around a little later this time, just behind square, but three absolutely glorious boundaries for it. David Gower goes on now to 19, thanks to three successive fours of possibly the greatest fast bowler in the world at the moment.
It was a very good shot. The ball lifted quite sharply. Boycott still able to keep it down. A lovely shot.
And this is a shot you don't see Jeff play very often these days. Short arm pull, which David Gower has played so well this morning against Dennis Lilly.
Running for old rope, that one.
He bowled so well until he dropped this one short.
We've seen some lovely strokes from the Scotto today.
Oh, that's a good looking shot. Lovely piece of footwork too by Boycott, clipping that wider mid on. Always the shot of a very good player. Lovely piece of timing there by Boycott, and placement too. Oh, again, didn't quite make the sweep where he intended to. It's gone very, very fine indeed. Must be cut off by Ashley Mollett. It will bring 3 runs to David Gower, also bring the 100 up for England. 100 coming up in the 32nd over, and it takes David Gower on to 31. Well, it's a beautiful shot again. First chance Gower has had from the slow bowlers. Show his brilliance there. It was tossed higher and wider and cracked away square on the offside. Boycott finally gets it through off the last ball before Lance. They've left the gap for him, brought an extra man over, and Mallet dropped it short, and Boycott punished it away. Takes him on to 48 at the lunch break, and he's obviously enjoyed his morning here. He's played superbly well. Been in complete command ever since play began here at 11 o'clock. He goes into lunch up to 48 thanks to this last boundary. Quite beautifully put away.
It really was a marvellous session of play. I didn't miss a ball, either commentating or standing at the back of the box, and a real delight to watch Geoffrey Boycott and David Gower in that partnership that took England from 41 for 2 after those 2 early losses of Gooch and Athey along to 117 for 2 at lunch. Great innings, short innings from young David Gower, back in the test side, 35 not out, and Geoffrey Boycott 48 not out. Here's the first over after lunch. Ray Bright is the bowler. He bowled well and tightly before lunch. He's bowling to Gower, and with me in the commentary box is Tom Graveney. There's no deep square. There's a man at deep backward square, and that's just about the first sweep shot with which Gower has connected today. 50 to Jeff Boycott. In fact, 2 runs to take him on to 51. And that's a very good innings, appreciated by this good fourth-day crowd here at Lord's. Ron, Crab and Bocker. That's in the Australian section, just near the tavern. Won't mean much to everyone at the ground, but it has Oz at the end. And that will be 5 runs. And the signal there is 5, and the reason for the 5 is that Rodney Marsh wasn't able to get the glove on the ball until it hit that helmet. And that's a little bit late to be getting it straight behind the wicketkeeper, but that's how it happened.
This is quite remarkable. A very airy-fairy loose shot from David Gower then.
Is a mark of Lily's greatness, and I think when we see the replay we'll be able to mark David Gower down as being a little unlucky. I have the feeling that came down perhaps off inside edge onto the pad and then back onto the stumps. Dennis Lilly has taken all 3 wickets and David Gower is out for 45. Oh, must be close.
And what a great performer this man is. And that was very close. And a fine shot from Mike Gatting. I seem to recall in his first test match up at Manchester, he got off the mark something like this against the West Indies.
He is a great competitor. He's just bowled, he's in his 14th over now. And he's turned 30.
And that's a very strange shot, that. But what an effort from Dennis Lilly. Remarkable man.
And this is Bright to continue. And Boycott to continue as well. He's put that away quite beautifully again between cover and mid-off, and it's 4 more.
Right Honourable the Prime Minister, Mrs. Thatcher, in the background of that box.
And he's gone up for the catch, and it's completed. Boycott is out. Just a second's delay there from umpire Constance. If that ball had carried through to Rodney Marsh, it had done, and it's this man Lilly again. That's 4 wickets, he's taken them all now. And the man that he dearly loved to see the back out of it has gone. Jeff Boycott out for 62, 151 for 4. And it really is a magnificent spell of bowling this from D. Lilly, who's at the moment playing England on his own. He's got that away all right, short outside the off stump, square cut. Now Gatting, he moves on to 12. That's hooked away high in the air, and he's going to be caught, and yes, he's caught at the second, third attempt as he dropped it. Both have looked, now it's safely held. And Graham Wood, the man there, chasing away. In and out, in and out. Bothum's heart stopped for a minute, but in the end he had to go. He's out for naught. 158 for 5. Pascoe takes his wicket. Well, what an unhappy time it has been for Ian Botham. Completely out of touch in that short, brief stay there. And obviously dead disappointed.
Well, I feel sorry for Ian Botham. I know how he feels. These things happen, and it wasn't really quite short enough. Graham Wood getting there, dropping it, and then catching it at the second attempt.
Right to Willie. That's a good positive way to get off the mark. Clipped very nicely through the onside for 4 runs. And that's very, very close. In fact, it's out. Peter Willie there looking absolutely plumb. Umpire constant, no doubt or hesitation whatsoever. Peter Willie shaking his hands. He knows he was out. 163 for 6, and he goes LBW to Pascoe for 5.
And I think here, done for pace.
And up goes the finger again. 2 on the trot, answered in his favour. Gatting goes this time LBW. England 164 for 7. Pascoe coming into the act in a big way here now. 3 wickets on the trot for Lenny Pascoe. And some real frights now in the England dressing room, because they've still got another 22 to make to save the follow-on. Only 3 wickets left now.
The total, 173 for 7 now. There's a good forthright blow from David Bairstow. And he's given LBW David Bairstow a Yorker, and Bairstow goes the 8th wicket to go down with 173 on the board, and still 13 and needed to save the follow-on. A good hit. Good shot again.
And as we thought, the English batsman at the right end, Chris Old, who's got a lot of shots against the spinners, and John Embry, who's prepared to battle it out against the quicks.
Great shot again. And they've got this just right, those 2 batsmen out there. Lovely clean hit that from Chris Old, again for 6. He took right over deep mid wicket for 6 last over. Now Mallet for 4 and 6. And Old has gone on to 22. Certainly Lilly will be with us from the pavilion end next over. And there'll be 2 more now. $200 for 8. John Embry is taking a strike. And as you see, it only needs a touch of good captaincy to keep on someone like Lenny Pascoe. There's his 5th wicket, and it's a great, big-hearted effort. 200 for 9 now. And he's gone inside edge on the pad. The England innings ends at 205. Hendrick Quad border, bowled mallet 5. Chris Old is 24 not out, and Pascoe, in retrospect, did a great job in keeping Old away from the strike in that over. A lead of 180 for Australia on this 4th afternoon. Just 4 batsmen in double figures there. Top score for Geoffrey Boycott.